star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And what a performance from Skylar Cole of our national anthem to help tip off this NBA playoff game. Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Pass to Hield. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Hield. Minnesota with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gobert with the pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Conley. Finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Green, no luck.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Conley. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Driving in, and a strong finish with two hands.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Conley. Over to the left wing. And Gobert gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Hits it from three-point range.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. T-shirt time. Dub Nation, who's going home with a free T-shirt?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Pajemski. Edwards defending. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Now, here's Butler. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Shot from 12. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Gobert with a screen on Hield. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
On the wing, Green. Butler against Edwards. Now, here's Butler. T right on him. Out to the right wing. Here's Jackson Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the game. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Here's Randle. Shot clock at 5. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Randle's got his second basket of the night.
And we've seen Randle add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now here's Hield. Hield sets the pick for Green. They kick out to Hield. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Edwards passes to Randle. Gobert with a screen for Randle. Offensive rebound. And Gobert throws it down.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Warriors trail by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Curry's checked in for Draymond Green.
Let's hear it for you. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, number 30, Stephen Curry.
Pass to Pajemski. Jackson Davis with it, defended by Gobert. Healed against McDaniel. Offline with his 3. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 8-point game. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And that is what Hill does. This guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Pass to Edwards. The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
McDaniels against Curry. Four on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Pajemski off target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. The rebound by Hill. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Jackson Davis.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Over to the wing. McDaniels against Hill. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Warriors trail by 6. And Curry, here we go. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Edwards finds Randall. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Here's Hield, and McDaniels with the block. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And again, no good by Golden State. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And that one falls for Conley. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Hield. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Both good from the line that time. Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Crafty move. Reed with the block. To the inside. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Curry. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's Kuminga following the 3 by Minnesota. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota leading by 15. Pass to Randall. He's off on that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. Podziemski finds Curry. Back to Podziemski. And here is Kuminga. Pass to Payton. Over Randall. Payton can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Curry against Conley. It's stolen by Curry. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Green. And he drops it in from the low post.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 13-point lead. Pass to Randall. Reed with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry against Conley. Curry passes to Kuminga. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley kicks to Randall. And yes, it's good. Randall's got 8 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Warriors trail by 15. Curry passes to Green. Outside, Payton. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a three. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Kuminga, screen on DiVincenzo. Curry against DiVincenzo. From deep three-point territory. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Minnesota shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. DiVincenzo finds Miller. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Payton. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Reed with a screen on Curry. The three for DiVincenzo. Good on the triple. DiVincenzo's got 6. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Timberwolves leading by 14. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Over Moody. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Reed against Green. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Green. Kuminga's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Edwards. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 14. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Warriors, Moses Moody. Shoot 2 shots.
Free throw good, Moody. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minod's checked in. Moody hits them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Reed with a screen on Payton. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Payton. 6 to shoot. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The Warriors pull it in. Curry deciding where to go with it. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Moody finds Green. Payton right side. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors 16.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Gobert finds Conley. Edwards inside, defended by Moody. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Curry passes to Moody. Payton outside, Curry on the wing. Back to Payton, just 4 to shoot. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Moody the pass to Looney. Curry kicks to Payton. There's the pick to the middle, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Gobert the pass to Reed. Moody with it. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Warriors trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Inside, Kuminga. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Hields checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moody. And then for Minnesota, Julius Randle comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Curry on the wing. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Conley scanning the floor. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen. Butler against Gobert. And it's Butler missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Up top, Randle, defended by Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And the first one at the line is good. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. All free throws good from Randle.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count it, good. Hields got his third basket of the night right there.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Randle outside. Green against McDaniel. Pass to Randle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. over Butler. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Stan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. And so Butler nails both of them.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 13. Butler against McDaniel. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler. 1 shot.
One shot. And that one misses. Timberwolves leading by 11. Randall surveying the D. Inside, picked off in midair. DiVincenzo against Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Back to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 9. Now Pajemski hasn't made one yet. Three-pointer, Butler nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And continuing to add to his offense over time, Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
Healed against Conf. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Heel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Golden State's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Butler. And rejection by McDaniels. Conley, the pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall down low, working on Green. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. Butler feeling out a bit. Let's go. Green kicks to Butler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Back to McDaniels. Randall against Green. Clock at 6. They need this one. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. Green, the screen. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Podziemski with it. Outside, Green. Stolen by McDaniels. That shot is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4. At the half, some ground to make up for the Golden State Warriors.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference Semifinals. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Butler. Green, the pass to Butler. Now Jackson Davis. Defended by Gobert. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. 4 on the shot clock. The layup off target. Timberwolves leading by 8. Over in the corner, Conley. Handle outside. And here's Edwards. Handle outside. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Butler. Shoots over McDaniel. On the money with the shot from the left block. Butler's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. Healed against Conf. Now here's Randall. Right wing. Down low. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Here's Pajemski. Edwards defending. There's a good screen. Three-pointer. Butler scored the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
Warriors trail by 7.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And again, it's Minnesota.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Conley. It's tipped. Conley against Hield. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Gobert with a screen on Hield. To the middle. It's stolen. Outside Butler. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he makes the first.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 8. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Over in the corner, Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley finds Randall. Back to Conley. McDaniels passes to Gobert. 5 to shoot. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Butler. A shot by McDaniels. No good. To the inside. Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That's good from Green. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley kicks to Randall. Conley sets a screen for Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. What a terrific move that was. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Pass to Hield for the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got 11 points.
And this is how confident Hield is. He knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Hard earned by Butler.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Outside Edwards. Randall down low. He's against Green. Randall no good. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Over Conley. Hield finds Podziemski. Down low, here's Butler. Butler hits it with traffic.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Back to Conley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Hield.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
First one falls for him. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Buddy Hield. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. Payton looking it over. Pass to Podziemski from outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Get the shot. The Warriors pull it in. Now Podziemski can't cash in from close range. Outside Edwards. And here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. "11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 34 points.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Curry against Conley. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Podziemski. There's a screen inside. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish. Conley
against Curry. Here's Alexander Walker. Edwards looking it over. Conley with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Draymond Green.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. For three, Edwards. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Curry. Here's Podziemski. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Payton. Randall against Green. Fires for 3. Randall no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Alexander Walker with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. It's deflected. It's stolen by Randall. Fast break, here they come. Conley kicks to Randall. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for next hand. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Bust and move. Look at those moves. Dance lessons, please. Let's see those dance moves.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Moses Moody in for Brandon Podziemski. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Curry. Rebound, Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Randall with the ball. He's got 18. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's DiVincenzo. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota.
DiVincenzo at the line for one.
What's up?
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. Warriors trail by 13. Now here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Good work defensively by Ingles. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Edwards inside, defended by Moody. DiVincenzo against Curry. Fires the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here's Golden State. It's a 13-point game. Payton against Edwards. Curry wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
To the middle, Reed. And he can't jam it through. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Back to Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Over Clark. Kuminga, no good. Minnesota leading by 10. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Moody. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Shoots over Curry. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Edwards got 38 points.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now an update on Trace Jackson-Davis from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out? Edwards with the dunk of the night.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Warriors trail by 14. Inside, here's Moody. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
DiVincenzo passes to Ingles. Here's Clark, defended by Payton. Clark kicks to Ingles. There's the 3, sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And the ability to make that shot, Curry refusing to give in to good defense.
Pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Down low. And Reed throws it down.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Warriors trail by 16. Floats it up for Kuminga. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Edwards against Payton. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 42 in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Butler on the way. Guarded by Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Reed against Butler. Off target at the rim. Timberwolves leading by 18. Here is Edwards. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Out to Payton. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Clark sets a screen for Conley from the arc. And Moody pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Edwards against Payton. Reed with a screen on Payton. Outside Edwards. The shot misses. And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Down by 15. Here's Moody. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Moody. Now DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Floats one. And the rejection by Curry.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
Moody the pass to Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warrior 16.
Taking a look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Peyton. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Podziemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Randle no good. Warriors trail by 12. Butler on the way. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They led by as many as 18 points. Conley finds McDaniel. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Randle, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here is Conley. To McDaniels. Back to Conley. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here is Green. Back to Butler. Now Hield. The three. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
McDaniels dishes to Randle. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. Randle no good. Warriors trail by 7. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Pass to Butler. Unloads from 9. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 29 points for Jimmy Butler. Conley against Hield. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Butler. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Butler missing.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. McDaniels against Butler. To the inside. Green finds Podziemski. Over Edwards. And again, no good by Golden State. Timberwolves leading by 9. Conley against Hield. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
McDaniels against Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Back to Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting from Minnesota, Conley, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And Conley drops them both. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the paint, it's intercepted. Pass to Miller. Clark outside. Conley against Curry. Clock at 4. No good on the triple. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
To stop the run. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference Semifinals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.